Alright, welcome back to another episode of AchromatiCraft. If you didn't see the last episode, we built a pretty cool cactus farm that looks nothing like a cactus farm. That's what happens when you're building in grayscale, is you just can't have that bright green, but we got it built, and let's go see how it's doing. Alright, so I actually cooked up some of the cactus because it was starting to finally build up. You can see I've got it going here. Took a scoop from our lava farm, which is awesome. We can just come over here and get it. And that lava is just going to keep cooking. How much have we done so far? Oh yeah, that's a lot more. How much does lava cook? I don't know. I only thought it was like 100, but that's pretty awesome if it's going to keep cooking all of that. So we obviously got our bucket back, but we're going to be able to keep going. Looks like we've got plenty coming in. We're just going to let this burn, and it's going to help us get all the cyan terracotta we need. Alright, so what's next for today? Well, I'm hoping that we can get this built. And the only reason we can get that built is, let me show you. I've been working quite a bit of getting landscaping, like getting all of this done so we can dig all the sand underneath it. And if this looks like a lot, it is. I had a friend, actually I had two friends, come and help me just putting sandstone and dirt on top of the landscape that was already there because I wanted to see if we could maintain that. But we've got a lot of it covered and we can start putting all of our gray landscaping on top. But one thing I realized is we don't have a mine here. I had to keep going back to our other district to do mining. So what does any good Minecrafter do? I dug all the way down to the bottom. Man, these new worlds are so much more digging. But when we did that, we actually found some cool stuff. So I actually put the elevators here. This is just going to be more for aesthetic. We'll make this look a little fancier later. But I found something I've never found before. I gotta show you all this. A fossil. I have never seen one of these in real life. So we found it. You can see I dug right through kind of the side of it here. And I think this is one of the skulls. It doesn't look, I can't tell. It must be like this side that's the face. And maybe enough of the bones in the face are missing. But this is so cool. We're going to actually build this into the lore of this area. Not quite sure what. So if you have any ideas of what to do with this as a room, I kind of want to keep it underground and like maybe you come down and visit it for some reason. And if we have to, we can move these water columns. That's not a big deal. But if you have ideas for that, let me know. The other thing, as we keep dropping down here, is this is kind of my main level that I do when I need stone. And then I have another level that goes down to deep slate because we use lots of deep slate. It's a perfect dark gray. But when I did that, I found the start of a mine shaft. Now I haven't been through here. I wanted to save this for you because I don't know what kind of goodies are in here. Well, I cheated a little. I already looked in this one. There's nothing too great. But we're going to go through, grab all this stuff, and I'll just put clips through here so you don't have to watch me walk through the whole thing. Alright, it looks like we found a spawner. Let's hope. Oh, perfect. This generated with stuff already above it. That's good because I hate these things. Where? Oh, that's not too far. That's originally where we came in and I kind of made a loop. So that's awesome. Found one spawner. I'm hoping there's a couple different ones right next to each other. I better eat so we don't die. But I'm really hoping... Oh, no, I don't have my helmet on either. Let's put that on. I'm really hoping there's more than one. I would love for there to be string for us to trade up there. And I can hear a spider, so there's got to be them spawning somewhere. But let's keep looking. Alright, I was hoping this cave was a little more exciting. Oh no, I found... I was gonna say, it didn't seem like there was much in here. I'm really hoping we find at least a few more things. Oh good, here's a chest. Glowberries. I don't know if I have glowberries yet. We do now. And it looks like we found another chest. Let's just make sure we're safe here for a second. So I would love to not get hit. All right, this is safe enough. What's in it? All right, I guess the name tags are kind of good. A lot of the other stuff we don't really need. But maybe we'll use it for something. Let's keep looking. Oh, didn't even have to do that very long. Got another one here. Luck of the Sea. All right, maybe. A lot of this stuff is probably a lot cooler if we weren't doing just a grayscale world. But since we are, there's very specific stuff we look for. Looks like we found another one. So this one's good. Yeah, about the same stuff. Oh boy, and I think we found another one. Yep, sure did. And that's weird. That was a torch spawn top and on there. Either way, I don't care. It keeps us safe. We'll have to see how close this one is to the other one. I have no clue. We'll take coordinates, but I'm going to keep looking around. Alright, and when I thought I was just about done traveling through here, we saw the spider spawner, and I noticed this. What is it? The zombie? It is... spider. Alright. Well, that gives me an idea. Oh, this looks a little dangerous. Let's at least light it up. Oh yeah, it's dangerous. I was right. But this gives me an idea. If this one is close to that one, maybe we build a spider farm today. We could use the string, and that's at least 2 of them close by. And I'm going to go try and find out where that other spider spawner was. Get the coordinates. Then maybe we dig out a little and see how close some of these are to each other. Because we'll at least have a double. Oh, and we might as well check out the chest. Alright, a disc. I don't know that we've collected very many discs so far. We'll get that. I'm going to set up a whole storage area. And we're going to see how close these are and see if it's worth us building a spider spawner in this episode. Oh wow, we may have just gotten super lucky. So I went and got the coordinates for this one and that one. And obviously they're right by each other. We knew that. But then went up a little and found out that there's one right there. And if you notice, all 3 of them have the fire on them. That means they're all active. And that means we can probably build some kind of spider farm here. And I think these are regular ones. So we're going to have to figure out how do we kill both those guys, the cave spider spawners, cave spiders, and the regular ones. So let me dig this out even more so we know what we're working with. And guys, this is going to be super grindy, but I got to clear out a large space here. I want to get a big enough area where we can mine these guys and figure out how we're going to set up the farm. And way too much digging later, we've got something. I don't know if this is a mess or if it makes sense. But what we got here is we got basically a 4x4. You can see I've made sure by laying out the dirt here. I've kind of a 4x4 square. I guess it ends up being 9x9 of where these spiders can drop down. And then what I'm doing here with the scaffolding is just making sure that I'm in a spot where all 3 of them are active. I want to make sure that no matter where we move, whether it's a little closer to this one, closer to that one. Yep. See right here, this block makes that one go off. So I've just been putting blocks down to say, all right, if I put a wall there, oh, even this one's bad. All right, that's interesting because I think this one's okay. Nope. This one? All right. So this is probably kind of the small radius we can be in. If we go too far this way, that one turns off. And if we go this far, then we get into that farm. So I think we're getting to a pretty good spot here where we kind of know where we can stand for these. Now the next best part is we got to build these all in. We're gonna not do anything too crazy. It's not gonna look too nice. We gotta fill in these holes, make sure there's no other ways that they can get out. I probably should create a better storage system than what I've got. But let me go through here real quick, and I'm gonna just smooth out the walls so that we know exactly where they're gonna fall down, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna put the water in and where we're gonna kill them at. And way too much time later, it's time to give you an update. I started building these out, we got them filled in, and I built out one of these. I figured if I'm gonna be in the area, I might as well let the spiders spawn here. So let me kind of show you what we've got. Oh, they can hit me through the wall. All right, let's clear them out and then I'll show you what we're gonna do. Okay, so up here is that one, and it's really hard to see because of how dark it is in there. We've got spinning, the water funnels them down to this corner. I was hoping to have them all come straight out, but as you can see, straight out is kind of not possible. So we're gonna have to be a little creative of how we do these. But we at least got these guys in here, and they're so easy to kill. Everything comes out. Ooh, we've never got a spider head, I don't think. And we're already up to a stack of 64. Now I think I need a better sword. This one doesn't have Bane of Arthropods on it, so we might actually go get one of those specifically for this farm. But it's time to just keep going. Might not be the most pretty farm when we're done, but it'll be functional. So let me get this guy done and this one done, and then we'll see what we're looking like. All right, welcome to the loudest part of my whole map, I think. Man, these guys are so annoying, but we did it. These last two were tricky. I tried to figure out a way to bring them to like a central corner so I could stand here and hit these guys and hit these. But this spawner up there is just so close, so I either had to funnel them in a weird way. So what I chose to do is go underground with them. So you'll see these guys go underground over there, they go underground there, and then they'll funnel up over here. So nice simple swing, we get them going. And I've just been testing this out, and look at how much stuff we've already gotten. 4 heads, so much string. This is gonna be awesome. I think I might get a Bane of Arthropods sword to make this a little bit better. But before we do that, let me go into cheaty cam mode, and we're gonna fly through and I'm gonna show you kind of what's under there because I can't swim with those guys. So let me jump into that mode real quick and let's go see what this looks like. Okay, now that we're detached from ourselves, we can go under here. Oh yeah, and you can see these guys going. Now they get a little stuck, but enough of them come through. Oh man, maybe there's a lot stuck. Maybe that's somewhere I need to get better at. But you can see kind of how this works is over here when we're in this one, and I apologize, it's going to be a little dark, but you can see the spiders there. They come swimming on through here. Luckily they have red eyes for us to see. And the other one's about the same. It drops down, comes through. They hit these walls. That's what's making them pop up. They hit this water stream and then go through. Looks like I have a little optimizing I can do here. But that is essentially how this farm works. Alright, so being back in our bodies again, we can just go through here. This is going to be awesome. You can see, if you just peek, let me see if I can clear out enough, there's a skeleton right there. So one of these guys actually spawned as a spider jockey. And I didn't realize that not having solid blocks up here would cause a problem. So that might be an adjustment we need to make to the farm. But I don't know how often that happens. And I don't know how to get rid of them. So we'll let them stay for a bit. But let me just keep farming here. We'll get some extra string. And then I actually think we're going to go see if we can get us a Bane of Arthropods book and build a better sword for here. Wow, does it feel good to be back here. We are in our medieval district for those of you who haven't seen it. This was our original trading hall. So you can see there's quite a difference between what we did here and what we did over in the desert. Now I'm going to see if any of these guys or gals have Bane of Arthropods, but I don't think so. It's not one I usually trade for. So it's got to be like one of their secondary ones. Okay, not looking good. We have all the books we normally like. Let's check these guys out. And we might have to do just the standard old. Nope. Hopefully, come on. Nope. Nada. None of these. Did I miss one? Smite. Fire protection. Nope. Looks like we do not have a villager that does that. So we're going to craft up some swords. I'll probably just do diamond. Netherite might come later, but it's expensive now. 1.20 so much harder. So let me get a few sword here, and we'll go over to our enchantment area and see if we can get Bane of Arthropods. I never thought I'd actually say that. All right, roll number 1. And... oh my gosh. Are you serious? On the first try, Bane of Arthropods. The fire aspect, I don't know, in the knockback. I don't love those two being on there. Maybe we'll keep this sword, because I don't know that I want to lose that. Let me try another sword. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky, I guess is the right word, to get it again. Knockback. Oh my gosh. I keep getting the exact same sword, this time just without. Knockback, the reason I'm concerned about that is I don't know that I want the spiders to go flying backwards when I'm trying to kill them. Maybe it's not a big deal. I'm gonna at least strip one of these swords, and let's see if we can just get Bane of Arthropods. Alright, and another roll here. Okay. Not good. I'm gonna put this guy up here so I don't mess it up. Smite 4. Breaking. I mean, that's not bad. I'm only doing this because we have so many levels as it is anyways. And we'll go take our levels down to 30 about. No. I love so much that you can strip off enchantment. Smite 4, like, these are some good, decent swords. I can't believe I am doing all these levels to get something I always try and avoid. Alright, well, we didn't quite get what we needed, but we at least got one of them. Let's go try it out and see if that sword's gonna work. Alright, before we leave this area, one thing I noticed, and I'm gonna click into here, is that our Bane of Arthropods doesn't have sweeping edge, but the other one that we got, even though it's got the sharpness, if we put this on, it's too expensive. I need 1 level. But we can get that sweeping edge 3, which will be a lot better to pair with the Bane of Arthropods. So I'm gonna go over to the farm. You can see we're pretty close to the 30 levels down at the bottom, 31 levels. So I'm gonna fly over there. Well, we'll go through the portal, but we'll get over there. I'll take an anvil and we'll build the sword there. All right, and we are back in our village. Man, it's so weird to go between the 2 districts. But that's exactly what I want. I want the experience to be a little different each time, and I want it to feel like you've really gone to different districts. So we're just gonna run back here. You can see I put plenty of torches because this thing is confusing on how to get to. We'll make a lot better way here in the future, but we made it. I also brought stuff, and I realized when I was over here that I don't have an enchanting set up, and I don't have any of the stuff, so I brought it. This is the wrong spot. We're gonna have to trim this back a little somehow. But I figured, let's at least get our enchanting setup we need. Can I put it right there? I think so. We definitely need to light this place up a little bit. We'll do that later. We gotta get the 31. Oh, so close. And my XP is gonna be gone, but it's gonna be worth it. So we need to put in the Bane of Arthropods first, and then this one. Yep. Oh, missed my shovel up, but that's okay. Alright, let's see how bad the knockback. Maybe it's gonna kill him fast enough that... the knockback won't matter. Oh yeah. Yeah, the knockback doesn't matter. Oh, and I didn't think about glow squids. Well, that could be a good side benefit here. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna test this out a little bit, see how it works. And now letting this run, it looks like it works pretty well. I'm glad we got this sword, because if you saw, there were a lot of those cave spiders. And we got them in like one swipe. How well are we gonna do over here? Alright, these guys might have a little more help. But it's awesome. We're getting plenty of stuff. I've tried to organize these. We're getting some good cave spider heads, some spider heads. Not sure what district we'll use that in, but we'll figure that out. So that was a different episode than I thought. I didn't realize we were going to be building this spawner, but it's awesome that we found 3 of these right next to each other. We can get tons of string. This is going to be awesome to trade with our villagers. And that is going to do it for today. So thanks for watching, and let me know how well I did with this. I think we're getting them up here pretty well. They still get stuck a little, so if you have any ideas on how we can move them maybe a little more efficiency, love to hear it down in the comments. But thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.